properties. There we go. Oh, getting this set up. Give me a second, chat. I am out of water. I am going to have to at some point go get some. It is what it is, what it is. Oh, chat. How you guys doing? Let me know how the sound is. I might turn it down just a little bit. Hi, Tivine. Make sure my mic is working. Okay, looks like it is. Hello, Stars Collide. Move over here. There we go. Hi, guys. How are you doing? Chat in a good place? I think that's fine. Let me check where Goober's at. Where is Goober? Hi, it's mommy. Same. Oh, okay. He's literally mid-rate. All right. You gotta hurry up, bad boy Halo. Waiting for this for so long. I know. Daddy. Okay, let me change the sub goal real quick. I just got permission to do something nefarious. Settings. Okay, let's change this to I'm Emojino.
I am here, but I will be here soon. I gotta go give Lucy snack.
Oh, she does need snack. Oh, hello, Halo Raiders. Hello, Bread. Hello, Bread. Thank you for the follows. All right, guys, hang on. Let me turn Bad up because you're super quiet in my ears. Let me turn you up to 200. All right, Bad is getting Lucy snackums. Give me 1 sec, chat. I'm about to update the sub goal with something. Okay, okay, Yvonne, thank you for that. Oh my gosh, we gotta get this. That's an interesting sub goal I heard. Oh, well, I'm not gonna tell you until I stop getting things thrown at my head. Are we behaving? Are we behaving? I see we're not. Thank you for the resub. I have a Twitch, baby. Oh, you. Okay. I see we don't want to see the new sub goal. Paul, thank you for the follow. Like, you guys will like the sub goal. I'm just saying you'll like the sub goal. Okay. I guess you'll never find out now, will you? I will stretch them. All right, let me. Oof. I regret giving any of you power whatsoever. All right, let me update this sub goal. We'll still do Baldur's Gate 3 with the girls. Oh, Luna, thank you for the follow. We'll still do Baldur's Gate 3 with the girls. But I just got permission to put in a tasty sub goal. So let me update it to and then okay. All right, I'm not even gonna bother centering this. Actually, no, I will. That's gonna bug me. All right. Okay, stop throwing things at me. So chat. All right, you guys gotta wait this out now. You guys gotta wait this out. I know. Laura, so chat. Quite a lot of reminding me, and so well. Okay, bald skip. Okay. I'm being. So, okay. So basically, chat, if we hit the sub goal, I have permission to tell you guys, and Lauren will confirm that it's a worthwhile sub goal. So Lauren, if they hit the sub goal, I'm gonna tell them what Bad Boy Halo's first proposed name for his alt channel was. Let me turn you up. You're quiet. Okay, somebody ban hip hoops. Somebody ban hip hoops. No more hip hoops in my chat. Get hip hoops out of here. Everyone's Listen. Okay, all right. I'm just saying, it's really funny. I did tell Quadalato, so Quadalato has heard it, but I think you guys will like it. Heaven, oh my god, oh wow, they already hit it. Heaven and Tina, thank you guys so much for the 17 gifts. Yeah, give her this up. Wow, that was immediate. They really want to hear it. Now here's the question, chat. You guys want? Are we done? Are we done? Elizabeth Murray, thank you for the follow. That was already it. So chat, do you want me to tell you right now, or do you want me to wait and say it in front of badboyhalo so he can defend himself? Because I think you guys want to hear it in front of badboyhalo so he can defend himself. In front of him? Okay. In front of him? Yeah, say in front of him. All right. We just needed him to hurry up. Lauren, where's badboyhalo?
He went to go get food.
He's getting some snackums. Okay, Lauren, I need you to sing for the chat because I gotta hydrate and I don't have any water in front of me, so I'm gonna grab one. So sing for the chat. 1 sec, I'll be right back.
I'm thinking about you, Muffin. You put me on the spot when I wake up. I don't know what to do. Thinking about you, Muffin. You know our love was 10 times sweeter than candy. I wasn't prepared for this. Sweeter than candy.
Cerulean Skies and Moth Buster, they even follow. Oh, it's beautiful, Lauren. I love how that's the default song whenever badboyhalo comes up. That's just his song, man.
Yeah. I just think about how nice Sylvie was whenever he ate that really hot chip and just started singing Muffin with him to get him through it.
Oh, it's a poor badboyhalo. It's the theme song? It is the theme song. When is Muffin 2? When is Muffin 2?
Yeah.
Alright, sorry, Lauren. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I'll ask you a different question. What's your favorite thing about Pure Vanilla Cookie from Cookie Run Kingdom?
Okay, so I really like how Pure Vanilla Cookie is just so kind-hearted and really forgiving in a way that's not like, okay, so when you forgive someone, sometimes people forgive just to be nice. He truly forgives. Like, he's really there for whatever someone goes through, and like, he's really understanding to a fault of like, so many, like, the trauma that someone can go through and how it changes somebody from who they truly were, and he's like there for them, but he like accepts it. Like, anytime like anybody might lash out at him, he'll just be like, it's okay, I understand. And sometimes you just need somebody like that.
And who do you want him to kiss? Lauren? Lauren? Lauren, you're giggling, but you're not replying. No? Chat, write this down. This is gonna be on the test.
A blue seeming cookie.
A blue cookie. I don't know any blue cookies. Can you elaborate on that?
There's at least 2 that I can think of that are.
I'm actually trying to think of 2 blue cookies.
Well, there's blueberry pie cookie.
Uh-huh.
And then I think there's actually blueberry cookie.
I don't think there's a
Isn't she
blueberry
like a
cookie.
princess? Who's the one with the blueberry on her?
I think that's an NPC.
Okay, there's that NPC. There's Cobalt Cookie.
True. Also an NPC, not playable yet.
We're
talking about CRK. How do you guys feel about Pitaya Dragon Cookie? They're pretty cool. I like them because they're fat.
Yeah.
They're fat and chunky. There's just a big fat
I like them
chunky
because they
dragon.
like a challenge. Yeah.
But you didn't give the name, Lauren. You have to give the name. Well, we're waiting for badboyhalo.
Well, you know.
I don't. That's why I'm asking.
Well, when you have a cookie that, you know, needs real forgiveness, I mean, only one comes to mind. And to be
Also,
really
I just dropped my mic,
accepted
so,
and loved how they are. And you could say he's got his eye on Pure Vanilla Cookie.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
I give me a second.
All right, I am ready to pick out my favorite dream daddy.
You're actually gonna pick one this time?
Maybe.
Yeah, can we go on a date this time?
I don't want to go on a date. Dates are boring. All people ever do is stare at each other and make goo-goo eyes.
What if you talk about Minecraft?
You go on really weird dates.
Yeah, you go on a really weird date.
They just
Alright,
look at each other and they
before
go.
we get into it,
"Nom,
Bad,
nom, nom,
Before we
nom."
get into
Yeah?
it, they instantly hit the sub goal.
What?
Instantly.
Seriously?
Yeah. They actually
What's
doubled
the
it.
sub goal?
So I told them that if they hit the sub goal, I would tell them the name that you proposed to me and Lauren as your first idea for the name of an alt channel.
Okay. So, before you tell them,
Okay.
I want to provide some context.
I figured
okay?
you would. I figured you would.
Here's the skinny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When I originally came up with it, I did not know. I just thought this was.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was an interesting, like, oh, that's kind of neat. It kind of tells. But apparently, this has a little bit more of a risque
Uh-huh.
connotation to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, food for thought. I'm just giving you guys a little heads up on that.
Your defense is you didn't know.
Yeah, I had no clue it was as
Okay.
interesting as it could be interpreted.
Well, let's
So,
see.
there we
Let's
go.
see if chat immediately picks up why me and Lauren said in unison, no. Bad Boy Halo's first idea for the name of his alt channel was Bad Boy Halo After Dark. To
Which again, in my defense,
Uh-huh.
The ads! Your ads
the
were
ads.
in right as you said it.
that's crazy.
That's amazing.
That's really good. That's really good.
It took
That's
me a
wild.
whole minute.
The timing was crazy. The
That's
timing
crazy.
was crazy. What was your defense though, Bad Boy Halo?
In my defense,
In your defense.
I literally did not even in the slightest. Like literally, I had no clue that had a little bit of more of a fun-filled connotation.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, chat, are the ads over? Are people out of ads?
I'm gonna be
There's
honest. I
25 more
still
seconds.
think it would have been a good name, but I don't fully 100% get. I haven't done my
To be
research
fair,
yet into
you've
knowing
proposed
exactly
another name
how
that I had
crazy
to
it is.
immediately shoot down, so you seem to stumble into these sometimes.
Yeah, there was like a few that we just had to keep going. No.
Look, is it my fault that people use great names for weird things?
Okay, Big Daddy.
Hey, that is a great coffee cup, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I am being bullied.
Okay.
We can only do so much to protect you.
Okay, they're back from the ads. So chat, if you were stuck in the ads, we'll say it one more time. I'm gonna run ads again.
This
No,
is
I'm
why
kidding.
I get your guys'
Bad Boy
feedback.
Halo's proposed name for his alt channel was Bad Boy Halo After Dark. Which is why Lauren and I immediately went, no, absolutely not. You may not do that.
I'm being bullied. Again, how was I supposed to know? How was
Uh-huh.
I supposed to know?
Uh-huh.
This
I
is
mean,
why
you
you
would have
ask
found
people.
out real quick. Careless
This
Whisper
is
plays in the
crazy.
back. How did he not know? When I tell you guys, Bad Boy Halo just doesn't know. He just really doesn't know.
I'm so being bullied right now.
All right. Are we ready to play Dream Daddy? Let me stream it for you guys so there's no
Yep.
no delay.
Yeah.
I am excited. I am excited to pick out the #1 daddy.
I know you
I
are.
have to get in the mindset again where I'm not like dying inside by saying dad when I'm speaking to Bad Boy Halo.
This is true. All Kissy Skip says all that just for him to never use the ult is crazy.
That's crazy.
It's true.
That's actually crazy, by the way, and I'm offended. I'm going to use it at some point
Uh-huh.
in the near future.
When are you gonna play Baldur's
And
Gate 3 with us?
at some point, maybe on my third alt channel, Bad Boy Halo Not After Dark, Bad Boy Halo Before Dark. Ooh, that's a good one. Bad Boy Halo Before Dark. Oh, that's a good one. Write that down.
That sounds like it'd be for like seniors or something.
No, because it's like a play on words. Like the
No,
other one is.
I mean,
like
it sounds like the
After Dark.
equivalent of like the 4 o'clock dinner special, but for phone calls.
That's crazy. It's a good idea.
All right, get to reading, old man. How
All
many
right.
channels till the alt is used?
Oh, it will be used. I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room.
Hey, Pops. How was the show?
Matt thinks I'm cool.
You don't say?
Manda Panda. Matt thinks I'm cool.
Blind leading the blind, huh?
Wow, I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable.
All right, I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit.
Night, kiddo.
That dad tip?
number
That dad tip was
84.
a Bad Boy Halo tip. All right, let's see
Treat
what
people
what
better
points
than
did
they
Bad get
treat
on his
you.
date. Ooh, not the B. Ooh.
That's not too bad, right?
Nah, but he got an S on
He's
the
pretty
last
good.
one.
Oh, well,
I
I mean,
am.
that was with someone else.
I'll read this. Brad, listen, this is you from the past. Whoa, how'd this happen? Figured you're trying to reply to this because I know myself, but this is an automated message from you earlier this morning when it was socially unacceptable to go out and buy ice cream. Did forget I did that. Forgot how I did that as well. Future is amazing. Listen, life is short and ice cream should always be acceptable, but unfortunately this isn't the society we live in. It's less the society we live in and more me projecting my own anxiety about being judged onto others, but you know what I mean. At the time you're reading this, it is a certain time of day in which nobody will bat an eye at you for going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. Be good, me.
Buy ice cream.
We're gonna go buy that ice cream?
Ice cream!
Alright, we're gonna go buy that ice cream.
Liquor before beef. You're in the clear. You know what? I've earned a treat. On the way home, I decided to stop off and grab some ice cream, which I fully plan to eat directly from the tub, like a disgusting animal. I spend a lot of time trying to figure out just which type of ice cream I'd like to. Who eats? I guess if you're the only person eating the ice cream, I guess.
Stop
it's okay.
judging people. Some people
definitely
enjoy
ate-
it.
Here's
If you're the only one
I
eating the ice cream,
I
but
did it as a
otherwise you're
I did it as a
double
kid so I
dipping.
wouldn't dirty a bowl so my mom wouldn't find out I was eating ice cream.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I spend a lot of time trying to figure out just which type of ice cream I'd like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road? Pistachio? Oh, Amanda's probably going to want some too. Better get 2 tubs. She loves cookie dough ice cream, right?
Hey, mister.
I
Oh, it's
turn
this
around
guy.
to see Ernest leaning up against the wall of the convenience store. Ernest?
You're cool.
You're cool.
No, that's
Oh,
me. I
that's
do these
Adam.
voices. Okay, I gotta do a Fortnite kid voice. You're cool, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm so cool. I'm shocked you even had to ask, Dude Meister.
Oh my god, I asked the wrong person. Could you just help me out?
I swear if he asks me to buy him alcohol. Help you out? There's no fire involved, is there?
Just clouds. So if I give you
Oh,
$20,
no.
will you buy me e-liquid?
E-liquid. ... Ernest, what's e-liquid?
It's like Gatorade, you know, electrolyte liquid. I'd get it myself, but I'm banned from here for trying to run a grift on the cashier. A classic fiddle game, you know the deal.
Oh, if you're talking about balanced electrolytes, then I got you, little buddy. I didn't know you played the fiddle.
Just ask the clerk for blue cran apple vortex. He'll know what it is.
I pick up a tub of pistachio ice cream for myself and a tub of cookie dough for Amanda. I search around for some blue Crazen Void Starer, but I can't seem to find any. I turn to the cashier. Say, where's your finest e-liquid? Behind the counter.
Step off my line.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Go
Behind
ahead.
the counter. You got an ID?
First of all, my daughter is older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered. I switched shampoo recently. Is that taking some years off?
Look, you need to be 21 to buy vape juice. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20.
Oh. ...
Wait a minute. Are you just trying to butter me up to get me to buy more ice cream? Because it's working. I glance outside and I spot Ernest staring at me. Double wait a minute. So you're telling me that e-liquid is not a sports drink?
It's for vaping.
Ernest is watching us intently through the window. I better go give that kid a piece of my mind. I see. Okay, look. I'm going to pretend that you didn't try and trick me into buying you the old Baphomet's cough syrup. Baphomet's cough syrup. And then go inside here to purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram. And stop vaping. You'll get popcorn lung.
What if I give you $25?
In that case, it's a deal. Go home, Ernest. As I'm walking back inside, Ernest calls after me.
You can get popcorn lung from microwave popcorn, you know.
I no longer trust this child, but the mere notion strikes fear into my heart. I go back inside to complete my purchase with the good cashier. Thank you, kind sir, for your time and generous hair compliments.
You got it, bub.
I think I found my dream daddy. Glance out the window I glance out the window while to see. Okay,
Yeah, you're right. That's a typo. They made a typo here.
I glance out the window to see Ernest still outside. Looks like he's talking to some other poor sap. Guess I should go outside and save this other guy some grief. Ooh, it's gonna be one of the people. Wait a second. That's definitely a cop. Oh boy. I grab my tub of ice cream and bolt outside.
Oh, wait.
Time to rat on the teenager. Let's go.
Chat has a point. Chat says it's literally said the cashier was younger than your daughter.
I assume that was a joking comment and not like a serious
it would have to be
comment.
because Amanda's in high school.
Yeah. Ernest is already face down on the hood of a squad car. Yeah! Lock him up! Ernest, did you seriously just try to get a cop to buy you e-liquid?
Do you know this kid?
Okay. Which dad is his dad again?
The English teacher one.
The one I just went on a date with?
No, that's the coffee guy.
Oh, this is the guy I don't like. Okay, perfect.
You don't care about him.
Yeah, you don't really.
Never met him in my life. What'll do the most damage? I have no idea who this kid is. And I'm in no way certain that he steals my newspaper every morning just to mess with me. It steals my newspaper!
Oh, you said you didn't know him in front of the guy.
Yes!
All right, I think I
I'm
did
this
a nasally.
boy's father.
No, this one's me. This one's me.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I think I did a nasally voice. I'm this boy's father. Oh, no.
Oh,
It's
no,
Robert.
it's
Wait,
Nicole.
You
what?
in front of Robert.
Oh.
Ah! What?
Oh. Cruelty doesn't pay, Bad Boy Halo.
I turn around and see Robert walking up the street and toward the convenience store.
Ernest, what are you doing? I want a lawyer. First of all, good first instinct. Remember that you're not required to answer any questions from a police officer without a lawyer present. You're this boy's father? Yes, sir. Ernest likes to lash out at me like this ever since the accident. Oh, I don't like talking about it. That's fine.
Robert gets a wistful twinkle in his eye.
It all started 7 summers ago. My hair was long then. New metal was still in style. Ernest and I were down in the Florida swampland scavenging for it. Sir, I can leave you to take it from here. Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Ernest, come along now. You'll be cleaning grout from the rain gutter for a week thanks to this transgression.
The police officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned by how cool Robert was just there and incredibly irresponsible.
Thanks. I want to say Richard.
Ouch.
Don't mention it, Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life. Just trying to do my good deed for the day. Will you buy me e-liquid if I give you $20?
Oh my god.
Child, I will end you. That is awesome. Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
Brad, will you walk Ernest home with me?
Sure. Ernest runs ahead, presumingly so he won't be seen with us, which is a thing I think kids do.
He reminds me a lot of myself when I was his age. Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb.
Seems like he torches his dad.
Seems like he tortures just about everybody. He even stole your wallet.
What? No, he did. I pat my back pocket. I pat the rest of my pockets. He stole my wallet. He would never steal my wallet. This is fake.
Why are you doing this to yourself?
What? Robert points at my tubs of ice
No,
cream.
you're being judged for buying ice cream just like you
Oh,
feared.
no. One of them's for Amanda.
I have no qualms with the quantity of ice cream you've purchased. It's a perfectly respectable amount of ice cream. Quality I'm talking about. You work
Ooh,
hard,
he's a
Brad.
connoisseur.
You're a good dad. Don't you think you deserve top shelf ice cream?
Yes, but these were on sale.
You're gonna treat yourself. Go big or go home. Real vanilla bean. Real pistachio. You deserve it.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Right.
he just dipped off screen.
We arrive at the cul-de-sac, and Ernest runs into his home.
That boy is the reason we don't have prizes in cereal anymore. Catch you around, Brad.
Robert tosses me my wallet. I catch it with a surprised look on my face.
I stole it back. Keep it in your front pocket, or use a chain like back in your ska days. Smell ya later.
He's perfect! See ya, Robert. Honey, I mean, Robert.
2025
go back
Bad
and-
Boy Halo's in the house. Let's go!
I go back inside my home ready to spend the rest of the night with 2 tubs of ice cream and also Amanda. That's crazy. And
I thought this
also
was gonna
Amanda.
go so differently.
All right, who are we hitting up on Dad Book?
Dang.
Oh, all right, thank you for
Okay.
the follow. Mr. Bacon, Roxy. I think I've missed some follows. Thank you guys for the follows. Are we going after? So we could redate Matt, we could redate Craig, or we could do first date with any of these guys.
It's a good question. I feel like Craig has a lot going for him. Matt was a lot of fun to hang out. I
He only
kind of
liked
want to
you as a
go.
B, though.
I kind of want to go. Yeah, but I feel like I can win him over, you know?
Okay. Oh, Bad Boy Halo likes the
Um,
chase.
I feel like Robert might be fun just to like, but he also seems a little like, I feel like it was irresponsible to just like help that kid get off with like what he was doing. Like it's not going to help the kid in the long run.
Well, Joseph is a
On one
responsible
hand,
father.
the best way to I feel like cause the most like mischief would be to take Hugo on a date. And then maybe we could spill the beans about what his kid was up to at some point, which would be funny. Damien, if we wanted to go out with an emo.
I think Damien belongs to Lauren, though.
No,
Is that
I like
true, Lauren?
Matt.
Oh, you like Matt? Okay.
Okay, let's go on a date with Matt then.
Okay.
Shut up!
Okay.
Shut up! You're literally my biggest hater. I hate you.
Let's see what goes on.
Ugh.
I feel like we should catch up. You know, we just had a great date. Let's see what happens. Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? Oh, coffee! He runs a coffee shop.
Yeah,
He's
that's
so
why you like him.
dreamy. Okay. Why don't I... Amanda! Amanda sticks her head out of her room.
Father.
Yes, daughter. Would you like to go to the coffee spoon?
Oh, so you get called cool once, and now you're the cool dad who hangs out at coffee shops and listens to neo jazz and stuff?
Amanda.
Are you gonna bring your laptop and your leather-bound journal so you can work on your poetry anthology?
Oh, a poetry slam. Look, honey. Do you want me to buy you coffee or not? Also, 1 second. I gotta get Lucy. Lucy! What are you doing?
Let me grab my laptop and my leather-bound journal.
Come here.
Oh, yeah. This is definitely a guy who sells t-shirts at concerts.
All right, I'm back. Amanda and I make the short walk to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today. Just a few people hanging out and reading books in the cozy little nooks. I walk up to the counter and I see a familiar pierced face.
Hey, you were the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night.
Amanda casts a sideways glance at... You know what? I don't want to be at the coffee spoon anymore. He tried to sell me shirts.
And who might you be, Miss?
This is my daughter, Amanda. I am a father too, and am very protective of...
An honor to make your acquaintance. My name is Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music?
I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay.
What did this man ever do to you? He's just standing here being polite. A piercing blow to my ego, even though not one that will dissuade my need to impress you. Oh.
Oh.
I hate him.
Oh. My innate dad senses tingle. I am overwhelmed with a fatherly protective energy coursing through my veins. I must do something to protect my child.
It's like the partner party.
Defend witch house? What the fudge? Reappropriate lines from Taken. That one! Listen here, Pablo. I have a very specific set of skills to, I can type pretty fast for people my age.
This is true. We can hear him do that, chap.
Hey, if you so much as harm a hair on my daughter's head, I'll be coming for you. At a comfortable 80? That is not fast. 80 words per minute. a comfortable 120 words per minute after I practice a little.
Dad.
Yeah, I'm doing Matt. Brad.
Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high five, as fellow cool people do.
See, you've met my newest employee. At your service, so I'm only here until Vacant Veil starts their world tour.
When's that?
Well, we have to put out a record first. All right, Pablo. Now what do we do with customers again? Right, yes.
Pablo clears his throat.
Hello, good folk of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage?
A smashing pumpkin spice latte, please.
A classic. And you?
Which one of these coffees will get the guy to like me the most?
Well, you can't pick You know, as a coffee guy, it's probably not the decaf one.
Not decaf. It's got to be Father John Misto.
I'm guessing.
A Father John Misto, please.
That might be the worst pun I've ever heard.
Hey, it's pure comedy.
Yeah, puns are the highest form of comedy. Yes!
Oh, I was making a joke off. Father John Misty has an album called Pure Comedy, and the drink is named after Father John Misty, so I was... Yeah, never mind.
Yes!
You got the
my
heart.
people!
Stop cozying up with him! Get away from him!
Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him.
I get the
Yay!
hang of it. For as goofy of a dude as he is, kid works hard.
Wait a minute. Decaf for Cutie is a good name.
It is good.
Oh my goodness. He could have been like, he could have responded and called me a cutie. Oh, I missed an opportunity.
Yeah, but he would have judged you for ordering decaf.
Maybe, but still.
Not gonna lie, this is making me hungry.
Hey man, the concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again.
Hell yes. I'm actually gonna be done training Pablo in a couple hours and was gonna go record shopping. Wanna come along?
Yes. Absolutely. I mean, I guess if I have time. Pablo brings us our drinks, and Amanda buries herself in her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt.
You're doing this just to torture me. You're doing this just to torture me. You literally hate me.
Last time we hung out, he told me that he had trouble hanging out with other people. But for some reason, he and I can talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda, and we start walking to the record store.
Have you ever been here before?
No. I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive.
Oh, this should be fun then. We're gonna find you some good stuff.
The walls of the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. A few people mill around, flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe.
I'm sorry, this is my first time watching. Why is Brad such a loser? Good question.
What? Oh. So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point? That's so true, actually.
There's a lot of people who will try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent. But really, I think it's just nice to collect records. Cool that in this day and age, we've just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones. There's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I always love. So I try to get as many of the records I love in physical form as possible.
Aw. Remember when we were kids and would have to wait around by the radio with a cassette tape so that we could record our favorite songs?
It made each listen really special. And mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took.
Ooh, that's great. Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school. I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, anarcho-punk, nunsploitation. I have no idea where to even start. What the fudge? That's crazy, Enswami. That's crazy. Man, this is a little overwhelming. Oh, hold on.
Let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? It's this one. Oh my god, they predicted the Grimace Shake? They predicted the Grimace Shake? Oh my god.
Oh wait, sorry, I missed. What was the question I
If
have
you
to
were a
answer?
milkshake, what flavor would you be?
Fudge. Fudge. Okay. Okay, what answer will he like the most? Let me think.
You're metagaming so much. You're not even
He's-
playing a simulator like you should be.
I think this is how you play a simulator. I'm trying to think what he likes the most so that I can be liked by him. Isn't that how
This is
relationships
so on
work?
brand. This is so on
Okay.
brand for Bad Boy Halo.
I'm gonna go with purple because he's wearing a purple shirt.
True. Alright. If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Fudge.
Something about Power Violence Cherry Blossom has a very Bad Boy Halo ring to it.
I like that. Let's go with that one. Power Violence Cherry Blossom.
What's your favorite ambient sound?
Rain, no. Bowling Alley, Star Trek.
Owls
what?
of the
Rain is
Bone Chorus. Rain is pretty good. I love Rain.
I love
Rain's a
Rain
good
too.
one. Bowling Alley has a nice sound, but it depends on what type of rain. You know what? I'm gonna change my answer for this one. Let's just do Rain. Classic Rain.
What's your dream vacation spot?
Ooh, yes. Starting. Wait. Living off the fat of the land in Ibiza.
You gonna go work in a
Inside
field,
an
Bad Boy Halo?
active volcano. I like my backyard. Let's do that one.
Okay. What's your deepest, darkest fear?
Oh, wow.
Oh
I'm worried
no, Lauren!
I worry that people are
Oh,
too
no,
nice to me.
Lauren.
Only because they want something from me. I fear that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. What if nobody exists but me and I've fabricated this universe? Saying you too when the way that one.
This one?
Those you to enjoy your food.
Matt thinks for a moment. Oh, I know just the thing.
No way he got anything useful from those answers. Matt runs to the other end of the store and returns, holding a record behind his back. He shows it to
It'd be
me.
funny if, regardless of whatever answers you gave, it's the same album. This is Dark Night of the Soul by Danger Mouse. Wow, he actually got it in one. This one
go.
almost didn't get released, but there are a ton of awesome collabs on it. Super underrated album. I think you'll really enjoy it.
Whoa, dude. Thanks for the recommendation.
You're gonna have a great time with it, promise.
Aw. He's so thoughtful. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum?
Mhm.
Oh, septum
Nose
ring
ring.
and a buzz cut. Stands behind the counter with one earbud in.
Usual stuff today, Matt? Just some light pickups.
Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm Good at This by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and Greatest Hits by Remo Drive.
Yeah, when's the new Mystery Skulls animation coming out? It's been several years.
Yeah.
Right.
The cashier rings Matt up and hands back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously.
Who's the
I'm
nerd?
hip. No!
The nerd is my buddy Brad. Brad, speaking of human charm, is Molly.
No!
I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique.
Oh, that's so based.
Lovely to meet you.
Anyway,
Cool
Matt,
person.
is the open mics night still on? You know it. The third wave's gonna do a special acoustic performance. Might see if I can get a few of the girls together.
There's an open mic night going on.
Yeah, dude, we do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. Got a flyer before right here. You and Amanda should come by that night.
Matt blushes.
I mean, if you're not doing anything.
Will Vacant Veil be playing?
If only.
I finish paying for my record, and we head out of the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since Vans had shag carpeting.
Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all those weird little musical memories?
How do you mean?
Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. Song's important to me not only that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. Music that reminds me of exes and struggling through school, being so poor I didn't know where my next meal was going. True, there's a song I used to like and I don't listen to it because it reminds me of my ex.
Yep.
All that stuff and listening to those songs reminds me of those moments of my life.
Yeah, now I think about it. Even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was. And then that even reminds me of a younger me, going to see my favorite bands in concert with all my friends. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement. Like, what the fudge? Like, we were so slick. Don't do drugs, kids. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. What the fudge? No! No drugs! No!
Oh my god,
Wait.
you're just on this conversation topic now. This is what happens when you go
Wait.
with the hipster.
No! I forgot he's a flipping hippie! Ah! Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Please don't say yesterday. Please don't say yesterday. Matt stops and thinks for a moment.
Been decades.
Oh, thank gosh. Dude, bro, me too. Where do you even get pot now? Is that even what the kids call it these days?
I don't know. But I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records?
No! No! Oh no, what do I say?
Don't you want him to like you, Bad Boy Halo? Don't you want him to think you're cool? Don't you want to be a cool
like
kid?
you, Bad Boy Halo?
I want him to like me, but you shouldn't do drugs.
Oh, you're gonna flub this date if you say no.
No. I can play it off in a cool way. I'll just say like, ha, say no to drugs, right?
That's not gonna
We
come
both
off
have kids.
well.
Oh, what do I do? It's not. He's
It's
gonna be
1
so
to 2.
bummed out.
I only gave you 2 choices.
But what if he is pressuring me? What if he's seeing what I will say, and in reality, he's like, "Oh man, I didn't think you'd say yes."
Yeah, it could be that.
No, I'm sure it's not that.
But I feel like if I say yes, there's gonna be no way to back out later.
You might have an option to change your mind.
He
Casey
said it's
been
been decades.
Maybe you guys won't even find any.
That's
The next
true.
scene is just a hazy room.
No. No, don't give in. I can't give in to peer pressure. We have to say no.
But you're gonna flub the date, Bad Boy Halo.
No, I feel like it's a trick. Because think about it.
I don't think it's a trick, King.
He said it's been decades, though. He said it's been decades, which means he quit for a reason.
What if we remove the choice from you and we just put it to a group vote?
Mm,
That's
not fair.
Oh, but that way it's not your fault.
no! Resist! Say no to drugs!
Is that
No
your,
drugs!
Is that your final answer? Are you locking in?
I can't be with a hippie if drugs are that important to him. Then he'll have to find someone else. I trust that he's gonna resist. Come on, say no to drugs. I'll say it in a classy way. Nah, man, I think I'm good. Oh, please, 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 no negative reaction.
It's a little juvenile, I guess. Let's just go back to my place and listen to them.
Yes! We did it! We did it! No negative reaction. We
That
got a
was
plus
not a
one.
positive reaction.
That face
Yup.
was not.
But it wasn't a negative one. We did it. We did it. We saved it. Okay, I can still make it up. Matt and I walk back to the cul-de-sac and head into his house. I hope he isn't bummed about. No! Stop breaking it up! About the no weed thing. Of course. We sit and listen through the Diet Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. Wait,
Thank you,
how would we have found weed anyway? He didn't even know where to get it.
That's why I said you should have said yes.
I guess it would make me sound cool, but no. I stand on that principle. I look around the room again and see the photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two.
Yeah, because you definitely
that?
can't tell it's his dead wife by context. Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when Carmencita was young.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age too.
You were married
can
to
underst-
Quackity?
I can understand how hard that must have been. That's crazy. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering reads, "Stillness the Dancing." Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago. Were you two in a band together?
Yeah, that was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. Traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. Hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was incredible.
Wow, it seems like a life some people only dream of.
It was, and it was difficult at the same time. Couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rosa and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff. So when she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down roots in our favorite town to play in, right here. Since she was a kid, Rose always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened.
Maybe you need someone new by your side.
I want to bring up that, first of all, you turned him
so
down for
sorry.
weed, and now the first thing you do is bring up his dead wife. Don't be.
Oh, I would not have brought it up. That's Gabe me. Was bringing it up. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died.
Or Quackity.
Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano. This is where I break out my piano skills. Do you play?
I'm out of practice.
I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Yes!
Oh,
Show off my
yeah?
piano skills. Here we go. I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer.
No way, you had a ska phase?
Phase, ska never dies. Except for Communist Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers.
Dude, that's so rad.
Matt pulls out the piano bench.
Give me some of that two-tone love.
Oh, here we go. Oh, man. Let me see if I still got it. Oh, yeah. Here we go. I sit down at the piano.
Anyway,
With a
here's
classic.
Wonderwall.
Wait, what? What's Wonderwall? Okay. Should we go with a classic? Stick to the ska roots. I can't remember. Does he like ska?
Thank you for the follow.
Okay, what did he say exactly? He said,
Just give me some two-tone love.
what does that
Anyway,
mean?
Here's Wonderwall was like a meme back in the day on Tumblr. It was like this joke that like because Wonderwall is a very simple song to play, like dude bros in college campuses would just play it on their guitar because it was just the same notes over and over.
Okay. Fudge, I feel like I gotta go with my roots. Because if I do ska roots, you might find that endearing. Let's do it. Hey, I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska. Wait. That was just smoke on the water. Matt, I've forgotten how to play.
The deep purple is always appreciated nonetheless.
Alright, buddy. Can you top that?
Wow. I shouldn't.
Oh, come on.
No, it's been a long time.
You're triggering him! You're triggering him! Get away from him!
Do I push him in a supportive way, or do I kind of read the room and go, I'm pushing just a little bit too hard. I don't want to make him upset. You know what? I feel like I'll drop it.
So the conflict diversion guy is gonna drop it?
That's what the fudge?
Drop it.
Okay, buddy. Sorry to put pressure on you. There we go.
I mean, that's not a problem. It was good to watch you get back in touch with the music that flows through you.
I learned to play that song when I was 15. Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late and I decide that I need to get to bed. Matt walks me to my door.
Night, dude.
I smile. Good night.
Dude, you flubbed that date so hard, it's not even funny.
No, that date went great. That date went great. That date went great. That was exactly how it should have gone. I walk inside and the house is dark, save for the sliver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door. I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera, editing photos. Hey, Amanda?
Still you bad.
Amanda swivels around in her chair to face me and slumps down. So, what's up?
Dad, I'm hungry.
You should have ordered something to eat and had it delivered.
Wait, no.
Hi, hungry.
No!
I'm dead.
The fact his mic just cuts out just makes it.
Yes! Amanda collapses on the floor, joyous at the pun I just made.
I promised myself I'd never let it come to this.
Sorry, kiddo. You set it up. I spike it down. Boom! Headshot!
You're a monster.
Want some spaghetti? Spaghetti!
Yes, please.
Let's flipping go. That was perfect. Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire.
How was record collecting?
It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? What?
No way. Was he good?
I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for...
Wait, no he didn't.
Oh,
that means you were supposed to ask because the game thinks that was the route you... Oh no! Awkward!
You know what? I'm okay. Maybe this will get me brownie points.
you look like you're lying to cover up your failure to your top.
No, this is the new reality. This is the new reality. This happened now. He played piano for me.
He played piano for you? Dude.
Yeah, I brought it up that he should play
No,
at the open mic night
none
that's
of
happening in his coffee
this
shop,
happened. None of this
but he got kind of
happened.
weird about it.
Literally
Hey,
none
I
of
saw a
that
flyer for
happened in the
that.
game.
We should go.
It happened. It happened. It's canon now. It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple tunes there.
Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. I think I know hot crust buns, but we can work off of the chord progression.
Hot cross buns. That's awesome.
Crossbones. The game literally like I'm fixing this since he fumbled so hard. We've entered an
Aw.
alternate universe where Brad has game. It
Yeah.
is just a mass hallucination.
Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter, who is crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right? That's so true. That tongue is stuck in my head all
The
night.
hysteria.
I did
What
it.
song?
I did it.
What
I
song? You
saved
didn't
it
play anything.
somehow. No, I
Oh my
saved
god,
it.
you're about to
Take
get
it.
such a bad score.
Come on, come on, come on, come
It's
on.
gonna be like a B.
Yes. Yes, come on.
Oh, the B. Oh, awkward.
Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Tap, tap, tap. Hey, Manda Panda? The crying immediately stops.
Not right now.
Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. Oh, how about no? She said not right now. I leave the door shut and respect her privacy.
What's that Fairly Odd Parents quote where it's like, I'm respecting your privacy by knocking on the door, but asserting my authority as your parent by coming in anyway.
Yes, I love that. In the dark, I see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay?
I don't want to talk about it.
Leave her alone. I feel like I need to respect the fact that she's going through something. Alright, I'll leave you be. I back out of the room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately
Good
starts crying
job.
again.
Good job.
Let's go. Wow, I have no idea what has her so upset. She seemed totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry, but I also get the feeling that if I tried to do anything else, it would have only made her more upset. I can't stop mentally cycling through all sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I do, I'm still thinking about Amanda.
Oh.
Well, it's not like he had
I
a
hear-
good date to think about.
I hear Amanda walk in the door instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does. I hear her make a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. But I did the right parental thing. I was a responsible parent. This is ridiculous. Hey, pumpkin,
What?
can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence.
Yeah.
Amanda sits down at the table across from me. So, I want to talk about what happened the other night. Amanda looks away. What has you so upset? What's going on?
I told you I don't want to talk about it.
Well, you've been giving me an attitude lately. And I'd like to... Yeah!
Ooh.
Yeah, let's flip and go.
Ooh,
I'd like to
that's
know why.
one way.
That's...
It's
Okay,
really-
that's a crazy way to put it. Actually, by the way.
It's none of your business.
What happened? Is it something I did?
No, Dad, can't you just drop it?
Amanda, please. Okay, I don't understand. I did the response where I was like, that's fine, dear. You just hang out in your room by yourself. Why am all of a sudden I now Mr. Nosy? Like, what the fudge? Amanda,
Read the lines.
please talk to me. I feel like you're drifting away from me.
He's a boy, Dad. He's a boy, Dad.
He's a boy, Dad.
I don't have to tell you everything. I'm an adult now. You should treat me like one.
That's fair. Amanda, I respect your privacy and your boundaries. You don't have to tell me anything. Amanda, I'm only pressing this because I care. If you're not going to tell me, then fine. No matter how much you don't want me to care about your health and well-being, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm your dad. It's my job. That's all. If you ever decide you want to talk about it, I'm always here for you. I reach out and squeeze her hand.
Oh my god, Lauren, is that a reference?
Always.
Okay.
Amanda gets up.
I'm gonna go now.
Fudge. It didn't work. All right. I watch Amanda go into her room and close the door. I'm not paying for art school anymore.
Ooh, okay. Do you want to
She
click on-
didn't get into art school.
Hi, this is Steven from Dadmazon. I'm out front with your delivery. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, I'll be down. Wait, no, sorry. I need to put on pants first. I can't find my pants, but I'm wrapped from waist down in a duvet. Are you cool with that? I think... Back tomorrow. No. Wait, I'll be right there. Down. I found some sensible capris. Put on pants.
Thank God.
feel like-
Bad Boy Halo is finally putting on pants.
That's crazy. Oh, I got a package. I wonder what it is. You just got a letter.
We just got a letter. You just
Yeah,
got
I
a
wonder
letter.
who it's from.
We just revealed that we're old, Bad.
Oh, I bet it's the package of socks I ordered. I open up the box and start pulling the packing peanuts out. Man, these socks reek. Okay, that's definitely not socks. It's butterflies? Oh boy, I almost don't want to know what Amanda was planning on doing with these. Hey Amanda, your box of dead butterflies is here. What's up? Are you sacrificing them? Oh my gosh.
What?
You ordered butterflies.
You can order dead butterflies online?
Oh, it's a wrong delivery. Wait, so these aren't yours?
No, but I'm definitely ordering some right now.
What the fudge? Okay, love you. I take a look at the box again. Oh, this is addressed to of course it'd be Damien. Damien's house. Oh, this is a tough one. Free butterflies or return. You know what? I want to get to know this emo dude a little bit more. Let's go take it to him. I should take it over to him.
Yeah, imagine you get the wrong package. Like, someone gets you their package by mistake, and you give it to your kid instead. Like, they just give your package away. They don't bring it to you, even though they know it's yours.
That'd be crazy. Like, actually crazy. Oh my gosh. Look at this dude's house. I jog over to Damien's house with the box. I pull back his door knocker, but suddenly the door opens.
Mr. Boyhalo, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Whoa. How did you know I was about to knock?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Anyway. I think this got delivered to my house by mistake.
What?
Oh, okay.
That's all it takes.
That
I
was
handed the
easy.
box and his face lights up.
What a wonderful surprise! I was just about to send a strongly worded letter to the courier service about this. My thanks.
Not to pry, but what are you gonna do with those butterflies?
Would you like to see?
Alarm bells ring in my head. This is how you die, Brat Boy Halo. Sure! That's so me! Oh no! Damien leads me into his study where he's set up some sort of workstation. Above his desk is a wall of pinned butterflies, moths, and beetles. Ooh. Oh, wow. That's really something, Damien.
I'm quite proud of my little collection. And now I will add you to it.
Yeah. You do all of this yourself?
Of course, I find it rather relaxing.
How do you...
It's simple. Here, let me show you. These aren't quite ready yet. They'll need to be rehydrated overnight so they're easier to work with. I have some over here that are ready to pin.
Damien takes a seat at his desk while I hover behind him. He picks up a little triangular paper package and snips off the edges. He pulls out an all-black butterfly and shows it to me.
No way this guy has sandwiches he's eating at his desk while messing with dead insects. Ugh!
I'm rather excited
love
about
it.
this one. It's a turquoise swallowtail.
He gently opens the wings, spreading the butterfly out on the table. Backs of the wings are a gorgeous, iridescent green color.
Oh, and the pigment on this one is so nice too. Anyways, pinning a butterfly is actually very simple. It just requires a delicate touch. First, I'll put a pin through the thorax.
Damien slides the pin through the middle of the butterfly and places the butterfly on a piece of styrofoam. He carefully arranges the antenna with forceps and begins placing paper and more pins on and around it. He does this so effortlessly that it's almost hypnotic.
I have a frame here that I think this one will look quite pretty in, but I'll need to let it sit for a couple of days until it's ready.
And then what?
I remove all of the pins and put it on display with the others.
I take a closer look at Damien's collection. One with bright blue wings keeps drawing my eye. This one's so pretty. I do like blue. Damien takes it off the wall.
Ah, yes, that's a blue morpho, one of my favorites too.
He hands the small frame to me.
Here, I think this would look lovely in your home.
Oh, I couldn't take this.
I insist. Believe me, I have more than enough. He gave you
Thank
a scappy. If
Gabby!
you ever have an interest in pinning some insects yourself, you know where to find me.
I think I'll leave that up to you. I feel like I'd probably break them in half with my butterfingers.
Nonsense. You have beautiful, steady hands. You would make a fine taxidermist.
Ooh, compliments. Am I blushing? Damien walks me to the door and gives me a warm smile as I leave.
Do take care of yourself, Brad. Thanks for allowing me to share my odd little hobby with you.
He's perfect. Damien. Damien.
You wanna go with Damien?
Damien. Let's go with Damien.
Well, maybe you won't strike out with him the way you've been striking out with Matt.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Uh, uh. Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him a little better. I like being complimented. I navigate to Damien's dad book page and I type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. I sit there for a minute, but then he keeps typing. Oh, waiting for him to type, but then he keeps typing and typing. Man, is this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer to make some coffee. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee and the computer finally dings. Brad, I must confess what the fudge? Brad, I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter. For, as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in as gentlemanly a manner as I would have liked. He's self-conscious too. Good gosh, what the fudge, Mr. Wordy? I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden, should it please you. Till then, adieu. Yours humbled, D. Bloodmarch. Creepy. Oh, hey Amanda! Can you help me with something?
Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples.
But the itch. No. Can you interpret this for me? I turn the computer to Amanda and she squints at Damien's message. Back pimples? That's so gross. What the muffin?
There are people who watch that.
Oh, I just
To be fair,
don't.
I used to shave my dad's back to help him out.
I wouldn't have
Really?
admitted that on the stream.
Listen,
That's something.
I'm helping my father who's in his 50s and can't reach it himself. I'm a good daughter.
Would you do it for bad?
No, that's fair. I think that's fair.
He's not my father.
I mean,
Yeah, I think there's a difference between your random friend rolling up going, "Can you help shave my back?" Thankfully, I don't have back hair, so let's go.
I don't believe that for a second.
I don't!
I've seen your arms though. You have so much arm hair.
Yes, but I have no back hair. Let me check.
Wait, do you have any
right
chest
now.
hair?
Yep. I'm not answering that question. What the
Why
muffin?
could you answer arm hair and back hair but not chest hair?
Back hair is just kind of obvious. It's like
You're
that's
so
what, I don't know.
defensive right
Back
now.
hair-
That makes me
back
think
hair
he,
just
that makes me
doesn't
think he doesn't
seem
have
like-
any chest hair.
Oh, back hair is just like back hair. I feel like, some people have hairy
what's wrong
backs,
with
some
chest
don't.
You need to be
hair?
a late bloomer,
That's
Bad. It's
okay.
okay.
Leave me
You got a
alone!
mustache, you got the
Stop it.
arm hair. Anyway,
I'm not talking about chest hair with you goofballs.
Barn, you have to check next TwitchCon.
What the fudge? No. I
Doing
just don't understand net speak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now?
Sorry.
Go on, read it.
Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See, Dad, kids go over saying lol and LMAO or whatever and decided that what they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s.
So what do I do?
Where's your pen and quill?
What?
Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill? Dad, how will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball?
Okay, now I know you're messing with me.
Father, Without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our
Wait,
land.
this is literally how I just talked to Bad. She's stealing my
This is
lines.
Or our dowry.
awesome.
Or
So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you?
like the first 5 pages. Then I read a review of the movie. Still gotta be though.
That's actually so accurate. Spark notes. Great. So what do I say to Damien?
I got this.
Amanda reaches over me and types on the keyboard.
This is so true. This is what I do all the time for Bad Boy Halo.
Sure thing, dude. Regards, Brad. Amanda hits send and smiles at me. Well, I suppose that's that. I make the short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor, estate. The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pulled a large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker bat,
He's
and
so
a hollow
based.
sound echoes through the house as I strike it against the door. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? What? Why is the place so creepy now?
Brad, pleasure to have you in my home.
I look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. What's with the door slamming shut?
Oh, sorry, there was a draft.
And the door creaking open when I knocked?
I accidentally left the door unlocked. And you walked into my house like a creepy person.
And the creepy oil paintings?
I like oil painting.
Oh. Right.
Right.
Perfectly reasonable.
Please, let me show you around.
Okay. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason.
This is one of the older homes on the blocks, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling.
Ooh. We walk past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era?
That's my son's room. You know the rebellious teenage years are... Onward, onward, there's more to see.
We reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish.
This is the library.
Sunlight streams in from floor to ceiling, arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered around the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is
This guy's
clearly
like a
proud,
multi-millionaire to have all this stuff.
of this room. I'm gonna look at the butterflies because I feel like I know that. Yeah!
Yeah.
I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs.
I've been in the mode myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime, because this game does not parse the events in proper order.
I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger.
Ah, the Pinner's Gambit.
Is that a thing?
No.
Pick up a book.
You know, Brad, in the Victorian era there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youths into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school.
That's so wild how that's just stays with the times. It
Yeah,
just
it's
changes
always,
to
won't
different
somebody
thing.
please think of the children?
I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud.
What?
Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked. Wait, what is... I don't remember this from Naruto.
Finish the sentence.
I'm not finishing that sentence.
Finish the sentence.
I'm not finishing, just skip ahead.
Okay, I think that's enough.
Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back on the shelf.
That's a rare book from my private collection.
Look out the window. I walk to the window and am greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughters on his back. Craig! Dang. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now.
Wow, you
What the
fumbled. You
fudge?
fumbled that dude, bro.
Now I can get it back. We got an S with Craig. Dang it.
Do you know the Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly at full-length windows?
I believe it. Wait, really?
No, but Victorians did
Oh.
appreciate telling a good joke. Please, will you join me for tea?
Tea! I follow Damien to his sitting room, where finger foods have already been set out upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat at one of the high back chairs as Damien pours and serves me tea. I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What?
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of the people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the later time of the day that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they're served.
Oh my god, nobody
Oh.
cares.
My dear friend,
Oh,
we're
these are
currently joining
fascinating.
afternoon tea.
That's informative. Damien takes the seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich.
What was
Are there a
that?
lot of goths in Maple Bay? It's awesome. Sorry, I was laughing. I so want to say that, but I feel like that's gonna get a negative response.
Probably.
Let's go with your home is really impressive.
Yeah, he liked that one.
Wow.
It seems like you put a lot of work into this place.
Thank you. Like streams, thank you for the sub. No one's ever complimented my home before.
Hell, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers in my place. And look at what you've done. I'm kind of jealous.
That's very generous of you to say.
What got you so interested in goth stuff?
Well, when I was a young boy, my father took me into the city. Oh, he did the thing!
Did he take you into the city?
Sorry?
Haha, did you guys see a marching bands?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
You're serious?
Of course.
But it's the song. Amanda's made me listen to it. Seriously?
I'd love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into sort of an obsession. The privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think.
Why not go all the way?
I like not dying when I catch a cold.
I love this. This guy's great. He takes a sip of tea.
I can acknowledge that there were many terrible things about the Victorian era, and to try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a
Yeah.
critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, Brad, do you have any hobbies?
Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff.
Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing, and quite honestly, rather attractive. Please,
Ooh.
do tell me about your hobbies.
Aw,
Okay.
Bad Boy Halo does love to talk about things he's interested in.
This is true.
It's true.
Oh man, if there's a
Quick.
politics option.
Sounds sophisticated. Here we go.
You
I like
probably
watching
do actually
soap
like
making
this. You like
videos
the wood. You
on
like
the
the wood
internet.
carving ones.
Love me some word jumbles. I learned how to juggle ones. Okay. Let's see.
I feel like
Fudge.
you've said the last option to us before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
But
know
here's
how to
the thing,
juggle.
though, is if he asks to show it and Bad flubs it, he's gonna look like an idiot.
No, absolutely. I just remember on call Bad Boy Halo being like, "Did you guys know I know how to juggle?"
No, I can juggle.
Yeah, he
I'll
can.
juggle at some point
Yeah.
for you guys. Swear I've totally done that on stream before.
Yeah.
I love watching soap making videos on the internet.
I think word jumbles is probably the safest one where like it's print media. But I mean, I feel like one or two is pretty safe. I think all of them are
yeah,
safe.
but learn how to juggle. I feel like love me some word jumbles. Let's do that one.
Okay.
The written word fascinates me. We spend so much time using words, and I think people would appreciate them more if they had to unjumble them. Yeah! It's poetic, really. Wait, the soap making one would have
so
been
you're
perfect.
a writer.
Because they made soap in the Victorian era.
Oh, you're right.
In a sense, we finish our tea and finger
You
sandwiches.
still got hearts. Maybe it wasn't the hearts with the eggplants, but you still got hearts. Come, I have one more thing to show you.
Oh, here we go. Damien takes me around the back of his house.
Oh, you gotta marry him. He's definitely rich.
Yeah, this dude's loaded. Because there's no way he's gardening this all by himself. Damien takes me around the back of his home where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air.
My garden.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on other plants it is paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message.
Wow. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off of a vine.
Lilium bulbiferum, the orange lily. What do you think this one means? Can you read out loud what the first one says, Bubba Halo?
No, I think I'm good. That's crazy. I think we go with. Let's go with
I think it might be the first one, honestly.
The first two are definitely options for you.
Hang on, before you do that, I actually want to Google it. I want to Google it because I'm curious. Orange lily meaning flower. language.
Well, I'm guessing it's definitely got to be. It's orange. It's clearly related to fire, so it's got to be the first one.
I think
But
it is based on what I'm
I-
reading.
I feel like three cheers for Sweet Revenge could be also.
I
Oh,
think it's
yes,
the
it was
first
also
one.
something
I
you
think it's
could
the
send
first
to
one. I'm not
someone.
gonna lie.
I'm not selecting that one.
I'm selecting that one.
No! No! Dot dot dot.
What? No,
I knew it!
Oh,
Okay,
I
all right,
knew
this
it!
is so
I'll load it. I'll load it. I'll pick yours. First of all, that's not correct because I just looked it up. It's technically not correct.
3 cheers for Sweet Revenge.
All right, bad
Yeah!
knew what he was doing. I will not override it. I will not
Let's
override
go.
it again.
Let's go! The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred.
I'm
Well.
sorry, but Mahalo, I was not aware of your game. After you
Yeah, I
flooded with
got
mad, I
game.
thought I had to hold your hand through this.
Let's go. Well.
And that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower?
Oh,
What is the most
Let's just
Victorian
say
answer?
sunflowers.
Really?
Maybe, I don't know what a snapdragon looks
Those
like.
are the
Let
ones
me
that
look
look
one
like
up.
little. They're almost like little bulbs.
Oh, those could be good. Okay, let's go with those. Look cool. I mean, none of these are mine, so I'll just say snapdragon. Because they're cute, and you can do that thing where you squeeze them so it looks like they're talking. What a
That's a lovely choice.
His non-changing expression was so
I'll
funny
have to
to me.
remember that when I put together a bouquet for you.
Ooh.
Oh! He would put together a bouquet for me? No one's ever given me a bouquet before. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly, a phone rings. Bring, bring.
Oh, Brad, will you excuse me? I must take this.
He pulls his cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised. It's not a rotary phone. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish that I put a little more effort into the garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh, hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle. Oh, please tell me it's not broken.
Oh, okay.
Fix the guard. Okay, start. Go, go, go. Hurry. That goes on top. That's the head.
Okay. Wait, no, it's.
Hurry, we're running out of time.
I don't know how. Oh, like this.
Yep, that one. Then the next. Yep.
Like this?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Nope.
Gotta be though.
The other way around. No,
Huh.
rotate it.
This?
Yeah, try that. What?
Okay.
Does that one go in the middle maybe?
No, it
No,
can't.
it's gotta go on.
The game's broken.
Oh, you can flip it upside
Oh,
down.
okay.
Yes. Quick! Quick! Rotate it! Quick! Quick! Quick!
I did it! I did it!
Yay.
Ah.
Our secret.
Let's go. Oh my gosh. Whew, that was a close one. Uh-oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset.
Brad, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave.
No problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away.
Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucian.
What's wrong?
He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school post haste.
Do you need help?
Oh no, you don't have to.
Let me come with no shot.
That's so nosy. I don't want some
Let
dude
me
I just
come
met
with you.
coming with me while my kid's in trouble.
Us dads gotta stick together.
Yeah, right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side.
Wow. Let's go.
That does
Uh-oh.
love drama.
Does love
I
drama.
don't like this teacher. Because he didn't like me.
Yeah.
Davey and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking
I'm sorry,
Hugo.
if they wanted this guy to be an attractive choice, why did they dress him like that? You got the striped pants with like the spotted, the color choices are awful.
I think he's terrible looking.
No,
I
his
think
face is not bad, but
personality's
his
not
outfit
great.
is gross. Like his face is great, his outfit's disgusting. Hey Damien, you're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend.
Wow. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble rodeo.
What is it this time? It's Damien, you have to see to believe.
Oh. Damien and I fall in behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness.
Watch your step.
I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics as I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements.
Did you get into antics as an angsty middle schooler bad?
Oh, I totally did.
I know.
Uh-oh. We find another teacher in a boiler room, tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose.
Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this.
I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools.
It's the
scattered
cask of
around.
Amontillado! What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucian tried to kill me.
The room falls silent.
I was not trying to kill you, dumb butt. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see. Oh my god, it is the cask of Amontillado. It's the cask of Amontillado! You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. Hey, whoa. Wait a second, Lucian. Did you try to do cask of Amontillado, Ernest? I'm neither confirming nor denying that.
I turn to Damien and whisper to him. What's Cask of Amontillado?
It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to a cellar with the promise of wine of a fine vintage, then buries him alive behind a brick wall. It's a lovely story.
So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him?
I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually going to leave him there.
What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just gonna sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him?
Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized I had lied about the wine. You were cackling maniacally. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad. It took you 20 minutes? Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit on the cask of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story?
That's
I
the
read
concern.
the first 5 pages and then read a review of the movie. It's only 5 pages long and there is no movie. That's not true. I think there is a short film about it. Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me, so when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson.
Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands.
You guys are always telling me to engage in literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. Alright, I'm following this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week.
Ernest and Lucian high five. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs.
Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home, Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation.
We all head up the stairs and out of the school in tense silence. Lucian, Damien, and I all pile into my car and begin the drive home. Lucian immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily.
Is it just me, or was that kid not wearing a hood? He had a t-shirt on.
Maybe he grabbed.
Yeah, he doesn't have a hood.
Okay, never mind. I guess we're just playing
Lucian,
pretend.
I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see that you're struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job, I know how much you want your own car.
I can't believe Damien is keeping his cool. I'm impressed.
Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son.
Lucian continues staring out the window.
Love you too.
We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucian hops out the car, slams the door, and runs inside.
I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out.
It's alright. In all things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good. So there's your silver lining.
There is that, yes. Oh, this is an easy one.
I really admire how you handled that. You're a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been.
I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors.
It rarely does. You're a good dad. See you around soon.
It would be my honor
That's
and my
crazy.
pleasure.
Damien bows with a flourish. Classy.
Is this guy like on easy mode or something?
He's super
Like,
easy.
Bad aced it.
I know. It's gonna get like S+.
I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her.
Yo.
What you watching?
Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition.
I hate this show.
Bad.
The couple on-screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The tiny house hunting brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling.
I told you I wanted a two-bed, two-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I'm not pooping outside, Greg.
Why don't they just get a regular-sized house?
I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go?
It got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucian, since he tried to...
He lured Ernest down to the cellar with the promise of a fine vintage and then tried to break him into the wall, right?
Did you know that? Has everyone read that story except for me?
Lucian live streamed the entire thing.
Oh my gosh.
It's kind of based, actually.
This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy's a character, but he's really good company. And a surprisingly diplomatic dad.
I dig his style.
You know what? Me too. Come on.
Oh, you're
Come
definitely
on.
getting S with this.
Come
There's
on.
no way. You gotta be getting an
At
S.
least A.
Yeah, look at those points. Look at
Come
those points.
on.
Yeah.
You did it, bad boy
That's
You
Halo.
did
right.
it.
That's flipping right. I flipping did it. I cooked. I win. I am the
Oh,
best.
you got a new message
I am
from
the
them.
flipping best. I actually cooked. Here, are you up to do anything tonight? Hugo and Damien?
Oh, one
Hugo
good,
and I were
one bad.
oh fudge. Hugo and I were planning to go on an art walk downtown, and we were wondering if you could care to accompany us. Oh fudge. I would normally write a letter longhand, but I've run out of distressed parchment paper. You know what? Whoa, why can I see Damien and Hugo's chat?
Oh, he doesn't understand. It's
Am
a
I a
group
hacker?
chat.
But I don't even have a hacker alias. The feds are gonna bust down my door any minute now. I've got to destroy this computer.
But
Brad,
my
this is a
partner and I
group
noticed
chat.
you from across the bar.
That's crazy. Oh, thank gosh. Do either of you guys know how to destroy a computer? You can run Derek's boot and nuke from a startup flash drive, but once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the platters. What the fudge?
Why does he know that?
He's way too techy. The Victorians were well versed in information.
He really is the one for you, Bad. He really is.
He's crazy. Do you want to go see some art or not? Fudge. I don't really like Hugo,
Well,
but
we
I
could
could
try.
roast
We could try
Hugo.
going back and just going
No.
out on another date with Damien.
Let's do it. Let's go. Art is good. Let's go see the art. Yeah.
You should always
I love
get a
art.
degree in art.
Damien and Hugo invited me to the monthly art walk in downtown Maple Bay. I've never really been to one of these before, so I'm not quite sure what I'm in for. I think I'm here a bit early. This is gonna be great. I can feel it.
Yeah, while you're reading that, I'm gonna grab food real quick.
Okay. I don't see Damien or Hugo around anywhere. I feel just a little uncomfortable standing among all these fancy art people.
Brad?
Brad?
Why would you say your own name? Joseph!
It's
This
Joseph!
guy.
I turn around. It's Joseph. Joseph, what are you doing here? Joseph scoffs at me. What?
What am I doing? Wait, what was his accent? I think it was
He
country.
scoffed at me.
God, what was his accent? It was, what
Yeah,
am
like
I
a
doing
Southern
here?
dad.
How could you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge art, appreciate. Usually think of the follow. Appreciate this.
Dot, dot, dot.
Okay, fine. Damien invited me to this art walk thing. I'm guessing he invited you too?
No! Is everybody even invited? Oh, my God. Yep, admittedly, a little out of my depth here.
Thank God. I thought I was gonna be the odd one out.
Are you allowed to say that?
Say what?
You know, thank God.
Yep. I actually get double points when I say it since I'm a minister.
Dot, dot, dot.
The points get you into heaven. That's how it works. Anyway,
This
where
guy
are the
is
guys?
crazy. I look and spot Hugo and Damien, who seem to have just arrived at the gallery.
Good eve, good eve, good eve. Oh God, I'm gonna do so many voices for this event. I was trying to eat. Okay, I gotta focus up.
Evening, friends.
No, I'll do it. I was ready for some art.
You know I am. I have no idea what I'm in for. Art is dead and nothing is real. I kind of want to say that one. I feel like if I say that one, it'll come across. Okay, I like the. You know what? I'm gonna go with that one because I feel like Damien will resonate with that one because he'll
Damien,
be
the
like
guy
an
with
art
oil
purist.
paintings and butterflies all over his house thinks art is dead.
Here's what I'm thinking. It's not saying that you think art is dead. It'll be taken as
Mhm.
thinking that like modern art is dead. In other words, he'll be like,
Mhm.
yes, I much prefer the
The guy who
classics. Let's do
invited
that.
you to this place to enjoy art is gonna like
Yes,
this one.
I totally think it's gonna work. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Let's do it. No! Back it up! Back it up! Rewind! Rewind.
You'll fit
Oh, wait,
right
wait, wait.
in.
You'll fit right in.
He
Let's
knows his
go.
men. He knows his men, Chuck.
Let's go.
All you have to
All you
know
have
is
to
if you're
know
ever feeling
is-
overwhelmed, there's generally always a
right.
table that has free wine and cheese.
Mm.
I like art now.
I've got the table in my sights. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go help myself to some tiny wines.
Anyway. I don't want to talk to Hugo, but I'll talk to Damien. I don't really want to get cheese and tiny wine. Tiny wine. Okay, you know what? Let's talk art. Let's do it. Talk art. So, what's this first place?
This particular artist specializes in landscape painting of various locales within the American Northeast.
I look at the art. It is rad art. At the risk of sounding uninformed, do all of these landscapes look like butts to you guys? Damien and Hugo lean in, examining the painting in earnest.
It would appear as if you are correct. Valid assessment, Brad.
That's crazy. Hey, this art stuff's pretty easy.
Oh, it gets more complicated. Sometimes the butts are more symbolic. Sometimes the butts are metaphors. Sometimes art is about the butts they don't draw.
Interesting. Joseph returns to our group with tiny cheese and wine.
What I miss? Butts.
That's
Same. The cheese is nice, though. Shall we visit the next place?
mwah, mwah, mwah. We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This gallery is a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of, I'm not even sure, hang on the wall.
Oh geez.
What am I looking at here?
This is abstract art. I think the boring question is, what does this art mean to you?
I stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning. It's a metaphor for the human condition. It reminds me of my childhood. It represents strife. It's a butt. It's a butt. It's a butt.
Really?
Yes, I refuse to give credibility to the abstract art.
All right.
It's a butt. It's a butt. Everyone else stares at the paint.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's definitely a butt.
Yay!
Well, a valid assessment. I feel the artist is trying to make a different statement. Probably how much you like butts. You are a servant of the Lord. We're all God's creatures, even butts.
Oh my
Speaks to
gosh.
the artist's body of work. I'm sure this represents the isolation he was feeling, creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that's rapidly moving towards digitization.
Oh, that's a great analysis. Wow, how do you figure that?
That's what it says on the placard.
Oh,
Let's look at a few more of these.
we walk around the gallery, sampling some more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting that the artist chooses not to let their work be defined by, what's the word? Realism? Realism. As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron scoffs loudly. Scoff.
I could do that. Excuse me? Hugo, not here. No, come back here. Patient walks.
The patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming right next to him.
You say you could do that, but you didn't. You don't have the intellectual depth of the artistic skill to execute a piece that even a fraction of impressive as this one. Art is
I
the
see what
truest
type of
expression of the
person
self,
Hugo
and it
is.
seems like yourself is so bad, your art would be bad.
Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damien is holding him back at this point.
Friend, he's not worth it.
I don't know.
Hugo manages to cool down. He smooths his jacket.
I'm sorry, I just love art very, very much.
We know, buddy. I pat Hugo on the shoulder.
You know what ease the mood? Is it cheese? No. It's wine and cheese.
Ooh, co-signed. The four of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actual wine and cheese. Let's go!
We got one last stop on the tour. Are you lot feeling up for it?
Is it going to be any weirder than this art?
It is absolutely weirder than this art.
Oh, it's going to be
Let's do
butts,
it.
isn't it? Damien, Hugo, Joseph, and I walk over to a performance in the street. Several masked performers in leotards undulate wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other and us. So, quick question.
Dude,
What is happening?
I second this question. Performance art.
What does it mean?
Again, I pose the very same question to you, Mr. Boy Halo.
Oh man, what do they either really like screaming or butts?
You got
Hmm,
it's your playthrough, King.
He has
Like-
a one-track mind, chat.
I
yeah,
just
I was thinking
really,
about butts.
I feel like that answer being there, it just needs to be said.
All right.
But wait, no, 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 no!
You said
What do
it. You
you-
locked in.
I did not lock in. What do you think they're trying to say?
I believe it's less about what they're saying and more about why they're saying it. I think there's something special about performance art. With almost every other form of art,
Ooh.
music, painting, photography, the artist uses their medium as a conduit for their emotions. With performance art, the medium is the artist. It's the purest expression of raw human emotion. It's art as catharsis.
I don't know.
That's beautiful,
Huh.
Dingman. So, what you're
There's a
saying
lot
is,
of words with very little substance.
if I start making really loud fart sounds right now, it's art as long as I, like, really mean it.
Damien fixes him with a hard stare. But is he wrong?
I was gonna make fart noises, but based on the look on your face, that joke isn't gonna play well with this crowd.
That's crazy.
Wise.
Fudge. Wise.
It's like the game gave him a get out of jail free card. It didn't even bring up his answer.
I know.
Let's go. We watch the rest of the performance as earnestly as we can and clap politely after the dancers scream their way off stage. Okay, phew. I think I'm all arted out.
Agreed.
We all decide to walk home together. We make our way back to the cul-de-sac, tiny wine and tiny cheese sloshing around in my stomach. I think what I've learned tonight, and not just what I've learned about art, which was nice and extremely informative, but what I've learned tonight is that when you put a bunch of tiny wine and tiny cheese together, it eventually becomes regular wine and regular cheese, followed by too much wine and too much cheese.
The tiny cheese lulled me into a false sense of security. I felt safe with the tiny cheese.
Wax wings too close to the sun.
Cheese wings? Those would melt in the sun too, and I feel like it's more appropriate imagery. That would be delicious.
A nice.
Can he pronounce it, chat? Can he pronounce it?
Emmenthiller.
I have no idea. I've never seen that
I've
word
never
in my
seen
life.
this word before.
Yeah, I've never seen this word.
Emmenthiller.
Hey, if you guys were painters, what would you paint? I actually dabble in oils. I mostly paint landscapes. I'm not very good, but it's a nice way to pass the time. I would think I would focus on personal portraits of people in unique professions, like, for example, luchadors. I think of paint boats, seascapes, maybe some lighthouses, mostly boats.
Emmentaler. That's what it is. Emmentaler. Really?
Yeah, I'm surprised you're choosing boats in favor of a long history of religious imagery in artwork. Man, they're really just pinholing him into minister. He's not allowed to have other interests or make other jokes.
He literally cannot be a man.
What? Boats
Boats
are cool.
What about you, Brad?
Um,
Oh, I might take
Mm.
control from you.
no. Landscape. Let's do landscapes.
It's
No! 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 No!
Beg.
No!
But don't you want to know what they're gonna say?
No, I don't want to know what they're gonna say.
But he's looking right at you.
No, we're saying, you know what? Landscapes. We're doing landscapes.
All right, I'm clicking on landscapes.
Okay. Landscapes.
I'm
Landscapes.
trying to click on it. I'm trying to. My mouse died. It's not moving.
No, don't click it.
Maybe
no!
do you think if I pressed space, it'll let me skip past it?
No, press up, then space.
All right, I'm pressing up. Oh, it's not doing anything.
No.
What if it's
Don't do it.
tasteful shirtless drawings of foolish gamers? What about that?
No, no tasteful anything. Just
No tasteful
landscapes.
anything. Oh,
No tasteful anything. I want landscapes, please.
Okay.
I think I could examine a lot of beautiful imagery and recapture it on canvas. And I'm just kidding. It's gonna be butts. Let's go. Joseph gives me a high five. We finally get to the cul-de-sac.
All right, boys. Good art.
Good art.
Agreed. See you guys around. Whether you want to or not, we're neighbors after all.
I head inside to deal with my inevitable cheese over. I love cheese. Now I'm hungry for cheese.
I know. I was trying to sneak food while we were doing that.
That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
How are you on time wise?
I think that's a good place to call it.
Okay. Well, I think for next time, I think we know who we're starting with. We just remember the goth guy. Goth guy is for Bad Boy Halo.
I enjoyed being complimented, and I got a lot of compliments.
You did get a lot of compliments. Awesome. Well, thank you for coming and playing, Dad. It's always fun chilling with you guys.
That was fun.
See
Thank you.
who is live. Oh, I can see if I. All right, perfect. All right, I'm gonna send him over to Foolish. You guys tell Foolish about how Bad Boy Halo was flirting with Dream Daddies. I'm sure that he'd love to hear that. Make sure to tell Foolish about how Bad was flirting with Dream Daddies.
No.
All right, bye, John. Bye.